There's a couple different priorities that we have for the Mercy Ministry. One is through our ministry partners. The second is through rent and utility assistance. The third is through medical bill assistance. The fourth is through our car ministry. And then there are some miscellaneous needs that come up throughout the year that we're able to assist with. One thing that I used to think was, you got yourself in this mess, you need to work your way out of it. And I am so thankful that Jesus doesn't think about it that way towards us. He shows us the love and mercy that we do not deserve. And our goal as a Mercy Ministry is to try to show some of that love and mercy that Jesus showed us towards other people. And we've got a few examples of how we're able to assist members and non-members.
Recently, during one of our faith and finance classes, we were discussing emergencies and how to plan for them. And one of our members walked up to me and shared with me about an experience that she was having within her family. Her father was very close to death, and she was finding out that she didn't have a plan for the funeral. They didn't have any life insurance available to them at that time. We began to walk through a plan and begin to pastor her through that issue. And one of the best ways we could help her was through the Mercy Ministry Fund. She approached the deacons, and they were able to help her with some of the cost of paying for the funeral and paying for those final expenses. That was such a blessing to her and to her family to have that debt relieved on an issue that she really wasn't even responsible for, but just had fallen to her. It was such a blessing to her and her family, and such a blessing to us to get to partner with her in that.
Sometimes the Mercy Ministry cases are complicated and hard to deal with, and other times they just fall right into your lap and they're easy to find a solution for. So I was at work one day, late, and ready to go, and I was really tired, and the custodian came in and he says, I said, "How are you doing?" And he said, "Not well." And I said, "Oh." And I knew he was going to tell me about the issues that he was having. And one issue in particular was he had some really bad teeth, and he needed to have all of his teeth extracted. And he didn't have the funds to do it and no insurance to cover it. And the night before, we had been at a Mercy committee meeting and had said that we need to be on the lookout for cases that we can help with. And it was just like putting a golf ball on the tee. It was so easy. And so I made some calls. I called Christ Community Health and was able to get my friend an appointment there with the new dentistry ministry, and he was able to get his teeth extracted, and then the Mercy Committee was able to get him into a local dentist where he was able to get fitted for dentures. And he was so grateful and so thankful. He had been living in pain for years, and he came to my office after he had had his teeth extracted and said, "This is the first day in 10 years that I've not been in pain." And it was so easy for us to affect change in this person's life, and he gave thanks to God and thanks to First Pres. And it's a real blessing to be a part of the committee that's able to do something like that.